YouTubers? Episode 12. I'm heading straight down then.
Okay, I'm just getting some food and then I'll be over there.
Oh, actually, food for the god. And what have I got in the way of axes? I've got 1, 2. I've got, I need to get some more pickaxes, right?
You gained a subscriber. It's 7 now.
Is there? What's some of that? This is alright, isn't it? But progress is gaining fast and furious. Well.
One.
Yeah, 1 per month. What are we going to do about the oh, I've done it again, haven't I? I haven't got any sticks up. What are we going to do about the chest and that down the bottom? Cup of teas in the kitchen stump.
I think just keep filling that up and then eventually when we're done with half everything in there.
It was pretty full, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've got that other one, don't we?
We've got 2. We've got 2 down there?
Yeah.
Deal with that.
I think we should also work on like putting a staircase and making it 3 high.
Yeah, definitely. Is it worth bringing some like cobblestone stairs?
Yeah.
I'll organise that because I've got a lot of cobblestone there. Let me just build a couple more shovels. I'm going to go offline for 2 seconds. Not offline, but take my microphone out. 2 seconds.
Okay.
2 secs, my man. I died, didn't I? Like a muppet.
Yeah.
I got beaten up by a zombie. I'm gonna skeleton. Yeah. I'm gonna dig these stairs up. That's what I'm gonna do now. That's my mission. I'm heading down there. I was at night time. I thought what I'll do is I'll gain some XP. But I've taken like 2 steps forward. 1 step forward, 3 steps back. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, we're talking a jury case, so obviously I thought it'd be best not to broadcast it on YouTube. So stand by, YouTubers.
I thought she'd done it because the person confessed.
Oh no, she's there for like a couple of weeks, so it's kind of like it's an ongoing thing.
Oh.
Like you do one case, then you go to another one, and you go to another one, and you go to another one. Oh no. I thought Danny was hoping to be one case, but nah. Right.
I've got a stack of stairs with me.
Oh yeah, I've got 60. I've got 94.
Okay.
I'm gonna start from the bottom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How far are you?
What?
I found lava.
I'm just coming up.
Oh,
You
how do you
found
mine...
lava?
Yeah, how do you mine that obsidian stuff?
With the diamond pickaxe.
Not with my iron one, which I've basically brutalised now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just outside.
There's water there, I've got a bucket. I can't find the source though. Oh. Oh, I'm flooding the place. Alright. Is that done it? No. Alright. To the rhythm.
Hello, Taylor Tuck, your favourite song.
We're all chained to the rhythm. To the rhythm. Like a bit of Katy Perry. Right, okay, I can't seem to put a block. Yeah, boy, I've sussed it. Don't with blocks. There we go. Now we're cracking. Right, I'm just gonna hit offline. Offline. I'm gonna take the mic out a sec. I'll be back.
here.
Hello.
Hello.
I
Hello.
was outside just chatting to my neighbour for about
Alright.
25 minutes. I've just stuck in that cage. Izzy Evans is back on. Wagwan.
Yeah, I think he's gone now, though.
Probably.
Really confused.
Yeah, I went outside for a smoker, and then sort of like a neighbour was there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, just gonna paint our fence and that." I was like, "All right." Then we got chatting about loads of stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going because my little nephew's he's waiting." What are you up to? Where are you gone?
I've gone through that mine system, the other side, and I have found 2 dungeons.
Hold on. Shut the front door. Right. If I head down the steps, I'll see your name tag.
Yeah. What
Is
I
it-
suggest is we clear out this whole area, and we make a XP farm.
Hold on. I need to get to you first, then we'll get there. We'll
Yeah.
chat about this. How do I get to you? Down the stairs, take a right, take a left, or is it forward?
I will come. I can't remember. I'll come find you, and then if well, I could see on the screen that. I think that. Right. If you jump through there,
Forward?
right through the where the stairs are.
What, forward? How do I do that? How
There's this block on the side.
Oh, I got you.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, I see you.
I found my way for you.
I got you. I see you.
Yep.
I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Yeah. And there's one just around the corner here. There's a zombie one here.
Oh,
I got rid
right.
of the chest downstairs.
So what's this, a spawner? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So we can use it to make an XP farm, and then there's a spider one.
So how do you make a XP farm?
Basically, you just dig out underneath them, and then put water down, so they all funnel into one place, and you just sit there and kill them. It's this way.
Hold on, you do what with it?
Basically, you dig all of this out, and then you allow them to spawn into water, and then they funnel into one place. You can just kill them all in one place.
Let's do it.
It's going to take a lot of work.
I'm a bit of a grafter.
Where has one gone? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, the other one's sort of above it a bit. And here.
I think, hold on, I didn't. You gone down a little bit or up? You gone up, haven't you?
No, I've gone up. I'm above you. Turn around.
Alright.
Across there. And then there's a little dig out here.
I got you. It's probably the most boring YouTube episode ever. Like me just staring in one place.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
And through here.
Yeah, boy.
Snipped.
So what's that? Spiders in there.
Yeah.
What's going to be better to use which one's going to be better to farm?
Well, use both of them.
Yeah. Well, you said about clearing a space out. How much space can you clear out?
You need to clear out a lot of space.
So what, floor wise or ceiling wise, everywhere?
Well, see, we don't really need to go up. If we work out what level they're both at, then we can sort of work it out a bit.
You're on about funneling them both into one place?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you funnel them both into one place, is it a case of they can't get out of the water?
Yeah, so they'll just be there, and then we come along and we kill them.
I like it. I haven't got a map on me. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you take this chest?
I'll take it. Don't you worry about that. Gotcha.
Shall we half everything in those chests now?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Nice shooting. Sharpshooter. Wowzers, that's a huge jump. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Alright. Did you watch was it Bear Grylls last night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it was good.
Was it?
Did you?
No. I should have done. Right, how's this gonna work then?
Basically, I think the best way to do it is if you just hover over every item, just press take half.
Okay, I'm not going enough space, am I? You on about the goodies? In fact, right, I'll tell you what we do. Right, there's an empty chest here. Let's put. Hold on. Let's put all the random stuff, the useless stuff, right, in a chest. So like, you got a lot of cobblestone here, haven't we?
Yeah.
No, that's not. Does that matter? Yeah. Let's sort them out into chests quickly, because then at least we can whittle down what we've got, what we don't need.
So if we put like cobblestone, andesite, dorite, and those sort of things.
Yeah. Because then we can see exactly what we've got left then, can't we? And gravel. Yeah, andesite, diorite, granite.
Dirt as well.
Well, how much dirt have we got? I mean, how much
I'm
cobblestone?
not too bothered about sharing dirt.
No.
Quite a lot.
What I mean is if we stick all of this stuff in one chest, is it going to fill it up?
Oh, sorry.
But you.
Yeah, I had bone in my hand and tried to go for the chest.
So mate, it's a double. See, we're full, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I put a double
But
chest
you know,
there.
a bit more space management.
I can make it double.
Yeah, make it double.
There we go. It was getting to the point I had too much anyway.
Like, they're all quite useful, you know.
Apart from that grass block.
Well, you can have the glass block because I've got silk touch.
Aha. Right. Wagwan. Right, it's that chest at the end. We don't really need, but I'm going to keep it there anyway. No, I'm not. I'm going to take it. Right, so are we going to take half of the stuff then?
Well, if we've now compressed everything into one chest, and then split it.
Gotcha. I'll put a grass block there. You put it into
Yeah,
your
put
chest?
it into the center chest.
Ah, Izzy's back. Minecraft by any
Why
chance? Yeah, Minecraft by any chance? Or are you playing Call of Duty zombie mode, maybe? Well, the games have zombies in them.
It's quite a universal.
Yes. Right, we're going to go and take half. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I think so. If you just press take half on each item,
Right, hold on, let me get rid of that.
so we
Okay.
make this into 2 separate chests.
Yeah.
One-
Right.
There we go. You can have the horse armor as well.
Sweet as a nut.
Actually,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
playing Minecraft.
Oh. PS4.
Xbox.
Oh yeah, I did hear a lot of Xbox talk last night.
You can have the golden apple as well. I have one. Mine.
Oh yeah. What does a golden apple do?
You can use it for brewing and just generally regenerates your health.
Nice, nice, nice. Right, hold on. So there's coal. Right, let me do the. Gold ore, half. PS4, superb.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 7 stacks of redstone. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take the 12.
Yeah. Okay.
You take the rest of that. You can take the ender pearl.
Yep.
And then diamonds, take half. Do I need lapis? What's that for? Colouring stuff?
Yeah, and enchanting.
Have you taken half?
Yep.
Cool. Iron ore. Half that bad boy. There it goes. And there's 16 there, half that bad boy. What is it on there?
Oh, the Xbox servers are down.
You don't want an X. You'd sell the Xbox S. I don't know why there's so hatred between. Not hatred, but why is it? Well, no, there probably is hatred between the two because, like, if you go onto like posts and stuff on, like, say, Facebook or like game forums and that, it's all sort of like, oh, Xbox is crap and this, that, the other, and it's sort of like PS4's crap. Like, why? Like, I mean, I prefer Sony, but I'd always buy like a PS4, do you know what I mean, or a PlayStation, that. But
Yeah.
is there really much difference?
Well, not unless you get into the real geeky technical stuff, but it's just business, isn't it?
It is really. I mean, the thing is, if I had a PS4 is better. End of. I mean, the thing is, I think I'm used to like the controller setups and that, and I've always been a Sony person.
Yeah. Well, remember I had that aftermarket controller for the PS3, like an Xbox controller.
Yeah, I
With
remember that.
one of the joysticks. I picked up like an Xbox One controller in Tesco the other day, and I just found it really uncomfortable.
Did you?
I think the really thing that was holding the PS3 down was the controllers. They
Yeah.
were uncomfortable and were small.
Yeah, exactly. More pressing matters. How are we doing on halving stuff? I've taken the 232 stacks of coal. That's left us 64 stack. I think the rest is yours, isn't it?
No, the rest is yours, I think.
Really? Well, I've
Yeah,
got 11. I've got 11 diamonds in it in my inventory, and there's only 5 left there.
Oh, right. I didn't think we had that many diamonds. Okay.
So I've got a full stack.
Yeah. Yeah, the iron's yours.
Are you sure?
No,
Because I have taken. I've got 55 blocks of iron now. How's that happened?
Well, I've got 48 in mine. I'll take 30.
So, how many have you got in yours?
48.
And I've got 55 in mine. So if we half this iron ore, if you take the rest of that, Right, so these
Right.
singles chests are mine and yours, yeah? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
I've got you.
Yes,
That's
that
a
one's yours.
decent plan.
Yeah. Right.
Sharing's caring. Mega. All controllers are uncomfortable to me as my hands are mega small. Not just small, they're mega small. Hands like a 2-year-old. Right. So what's the plan now, Stan?
Well, I don't know. Do we do what we originally set out to do? And just keep mine to the side?
Yeah, let's do that. So we know we're going to have to. I think that other thing you were saying about is going to be quite a time-consuming job. Is it not?
Yeah. If we do that after the end, if we just get to the end first, because
Yeah,
as
like
we
it.
say, that's the main goal.
Right, talk me through his plan then.
So, oh, skeleton. So if we keep mine to the side, and we go, basically you just mine from here, you keep going straight down, and then every 2 blocks in, you're going to mine 5 to the side, just on one level.
2 blocks in, 5
5
to the side. Am I going to follow you?
Then no, and then you're going to go 13 blocks from this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13.
That's
You're
what
going to
I'm in
go from here. Love it. But anyway, you're going to go from here and do exactly the same thing.
there. Right, I got you. I've got some water, so I'm going to have some water.
What can I say? I'm 4'11".
Teeny weeny. Who's Luke? 6'4". The friendly giant.
Giant.
Right. So there's 2 in.
Yeah.
And 5 to the side. I'm just going to make sure I'm doing it
Well,
right.
don't bother counting it. It'll be the range of your pickaxe. Is how far it will be.
So head height, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So you are literally doing one tunnel forward, and every 3rd block you're going in the length of your pickaxe. 1, 2,
Yeah.
the length of your pickaxe.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you.
And apparently this is the most efficient way. We'll soon find out.
Okay. Here we go.
We also have confirmation who Luke is.
Luke is my boyfriend. I hear you. I hear you. How old's Luke if he's 6'4"? Which brings me nicely to the next question. How tall are you?
You said 4'11".
Oh, no, I meant you. You got to be.
me.
You got to be nearly 6, haven't you?
Well, my dad's 6 foot. I'm only just shorter than him, aren't I? So about that.
Right, I've encountered a problem already.
Rather.
Yeah, and I can't put any water down. Why not? There we go. I'll just block it off. There we go. Oh, there's lots of lava. Why can't you put water down on certain bits of lava?
It's just the way it's coded. You know,
Luke's
obviously water
turned.
takes up a block.
Luke's turn, by the way. I don't know if is that a good thing or... Oh, right, 15, like the other day.
Oh.
I was going to say turned into what?
Green
or turn...
giant.
Yeah. That's impressive. If he's 15, 6'4", he's huge.
He towers over the kids and teachers at school.
Yeah. Right, do your homework. No! I will not.
Brilliant when you're the same size as the teachers, because you just look down on them. I'm going to give you attention.
You do what you want, but I ain't doing it. Right, just to confirm, right? Just to confirm, you're only doing the head height block, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it is just a 2x1 tunnel.
I've got you. See, you're not... I'm just gonna come and see what we're doing. I need to make sure I'm doing this the most efficient way. Oh yeah, so yeah, I've got you. Right, I'm with you. It's not really complicated, I know, but I didn't want to do it and be like, oh, I've done it all wrong. I found gold though.
It's good.
Oh, more gold. Oh, small gold. Alright.
So did you say you saw the island the other day, or not?
What's that? Oh no, I didn't know.
Did you see the island?
Nah, I missed it. We was watching Prison Break. I keep falling asleep though.
Oh dear. Okay.
1, 2, there. Boff, boff, boff.
Okay, I've dug into another cave system again.
Have you?
And it's a slime chunk. That's good.
Ah. My teachers look down on me and bend down to give me a detention slip. Oh my god, what? And there's a big oh my god what? Oh my god, innit? I do watch Prison Break. Is that a good thing? Is that a good oh my god, or is that oh my god, I can't believe you watch Prison Break, you Saturday?
I like Prison Break, it's quite funny.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Is it still on the same characters?
Exactly the same characters. So you've got what's his name? We was just chatting about her.
Phillips, isn't it? No, Schofield.
Schofield, yeah, Schofield's in it. Lincoln's in it. The geezer with the dodgy hand's in it. Do you know the geezer with the dodgy hand?
No.
It begins with a B. It begins with a B. Oh, what's his name? I watched it last night. Oh, the doctor's in it. You know, Schofield's missus.
Yeah.
She's in it. You know, Sucre. Do you remember him? The Mexican dude. The coloured chap. Sucre.
I don't know. It was quite a long time ago we watched it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's in it. But yeah, it's all Teabag. That's the one. Teabag. That's the one. Like Bagwell, wasn't it, or something? His name was, I think. Danny, was it Bagwell? Yeah. Danny can't hear me. Or she's ignoring me.
I think the latter.
Sarah is the doc. That's the one. Yeah, Sarah the doc. But on this one, oh, I don't know if I should say. Should I say? Like, basically,
I'm not going to watch it, so.
You're not going to watch it, okay? So the very last episode, like, yeah, well, you'll probably forget it by then. Schofield's dead, right? But this episode,
what?
Yeah. So he's dead, and then start of this one, this series. basically, Teabag gets like a pit. Hold on, I don't know whether this person's seen it. So if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. You can either turn off or whatever. But here we go.
Don't turn off.
Not turn off. You know what I mean? Cover your ears. Watching this. Okay. Right. So start watching the new series. Good. He gets a robotic arm. Cool. So yeah. So Teabag gets a picture of Schofield in prison, and obviously they're a bit like, well, he's dead. Like, how can that be?
Yeah.
So Lincoln obviously then like starts investigating, and goes to the prison. Well, yeah, they find out he's in prison in Yemen. Yeah. So they basically go there, and he's not Schofield anymore. He's some other dude who's a really bad man.
Do you still have his tattoos?
All his tattoos, but now he's in like an ISIS prison. That's it. So he's got all his tattoos and that, but he's now got like Arabic, like or whether they are like tattoos or whatever they speak over there.
Right.
So yeah, obviously things have happened with him over there, and he's trying to get all the people in the prison over there out as well. Yeah, he's got new tats. I think he's like, so I think where he had like the map and that. Yeah, eyes on his hands. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, he's got eyes on his hands. Creepy eyes on that. In fairness, it's good. I like a bit of Prison Break. I've hit lava, lots of it. I'm just hoping that this water that I've done will. Whoops. Is that going to work? Might do.
I think one series I would like to watch, but haven't, is 24.
24. You not to see? Oh.
Nah, I'd quite like to watch.
Hold on one second. And a man gives Sarah's son one of the roses that Schofield taught her to make. There are lots of clues. There are lots of clues. There are lots of clues. Yeah, he throws like an aeroplane out the window. He's like Schofield, and they call him Bubblegum Man because he puts like bubblegum in the aeroplane, like for the little kids who receives the aeroplane to go and run errands for him. And I think that's how like Lincoln. I think that's how Lincoln obviously like gets hold of the picture and that, or Teabag gets the picture. It is good. It's damn good. Yeah, 24. That's another thing, right? They well, we've watched every single episode of 24. Absolutely loved it as a series. They've done 24 Legacy, I think was a new one, but it's different characters and that, and it's basically like a spin-off of the old ones. And obviously, Jack Bauer is no longer the same dude, so it's kind of like what. So now I don't know if we sort of started watching a bit of the first one. It's kind of like, oh, I don't know if I like this or not.
I found diamonds as well.
I've only found gold so far, so right, I'm gonna put a torch down there. Right. 24 Legacy is poo. Yeah, I didn't like it. We stopped watching it. However, I do recommend. We've just been chatting about this to my neighbour, right? I don't know if you'll ever get a chance, Jacob, because it's obviously it's on Sky at the moment, yeah, or has been on Sky. But the Blacklist. No, that is an epic. It's probably one of the best series, in my opinion, that I've seen in a long while.
What's it about?
In a nutshell, cut a long story short, the very first episode, this geezer walks into prison, like hands himself in. It turns out this dude is like, this dude is basically like the ultimate sort of criminal, where he basically he's done a lot of stuff, but he's got a list that he's compiled together of all the sort of bad criminals in the world and that. We're talking like mega criminals and that, and he's compiled this list called the Blacklist, basically. So, to cut a long story short, he's basically got himself obviously in prison to get with this girl Lizzie, who his basically his bitch, for like, you know, sort of want of a better word, and he sort of uses her to like sort of solve the cases and that. And as the series goes on, the episodes go on and that, he uses the FBI more and more, and obviously they get more bad people off the streets. But yeah, but Blacklist is, in my opinion, a definite must-watch.
I'll see maybe one day when it comes on Netflix or something.
Yeah, definitely. That is a definite must. A must. Sky Q. I haven't got Sky Q. It was too expensive. Plus, I haven't got a 4K TV to benefit, really. Not at the moment, anyway.
Not at the moment.
Yeah. I've got my eyes on some. You can look, but you can't have. Damn, indeed. Yeah, Sky Q though, I think that's another good principle. I think, like, obviously if I could afford it, but like, or justify it, is basically Sky now doing like a wireless package thing with it. So when I say wireless package, from what I understand, it's like you get like these wireless access points and that, so that your main box can like read or sort of communicate with the other Sky boxes and that. Hence the reason you can sort of like pause, rewind, and like catch up on another TV or another Sky box.
And you also got, that's the Sky Q's the one with 4K as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know Formula One was doing
Plus,
4K tests.
Yeah, plus there's a. I don't think Sky Q's just that. I think Sky Q's the, what else was it? The like enhanced what's it called? Oh, interface for Sky and that, like a bit sleeker looking and whatnot.
Essentially, it's just a software update.
Yeah, in a nutshell. And a bigger hard drive. I think it had like 2 terabyte hard drives and that.
Yeah. And if you got the money, it's worth it.
Oh, definitely.
You haven't, previews just as good.
Yeah.
A free PC.
Well, the thing is though, if this is the thing with TV, I do work. I'm an electrician. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, the thing with TV as well, I think it's all subjective to what you're used to, right? If I never had Sky, I would just literally find stuff to watch on like normal TV and catch up to like services and that. Do you know what I mean? Like Netflix or, you know, BBC iPlayer or whatever, you know, or even like the what are they, box sets and that, didn't they? When I had BT Vision, they had like box sets you could like watch, which is how I started watching like 24 and all that. So essentially, if I didn't have Sky, I'd probably just like end up watching box sets again, as and when they're available.
I mean, we obviously had Sky, but I don't think we miss it because we don't have it, really.
No, because the thing is, you've just got used to watching the stuff that you watch now. Simple as that.
I mean, I used to watch Top Gear and I can still watch that.
Yeah, exactly. Bit of Dave, away you go.
Exactly.
I think essentially, right. The things with TV, right. It doesn't matter if you don't watch like 24, Prison Break, whatever, because ultimately watching TV is just a way of sort of killing time, isn't it?
To be fair, very rarely do people properly sit down and watch the TV anymore.
That's
you know,
the thing.
It's all streamed services, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. We're in this age where everything's all digital.
Exactly.
Is this what grown-ups talk about always? As in what? What are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, I'm not grown up, so...
Well, yeah, true. Physically, I am grown up, but mentally, I'm not.
Good say, because he's playing Minecraft.
Exactly. What's the age rate?
Of a 15-year-old.
What's Minecraft? What's the age rating on Minecraft? 7.
3.
3. Is it 3?
7.
I think it might be 7. Yeah.
Violence and online.
Exactly. The latest television and using big words. big words. I don't know any big words. Yeah, this is what life has become.
Talk about rubbish.
Yeah. Mentally 41. That's impressive. I don't know what I am mentally. In my head I'm still like 17, 18. Easy. But in reality my body's telling me, no, you're more like mid-30s.
Well, Uncle Andrew's quite immature as well.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes, he is. It will never grow up. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
The way I see it, right, you know, stay young at heart, your mind stays young, your body stays young, and that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why you end up playing things like this, and it's not. It's just a different way of life.
Exactly. See, I've always, oh damn it, once a gamer, always a gamer. I still think I'll be playing PlayStation when I'm grey, and well, I say grey, I'm pretty grey now, but when I'm, you know, 50, 60, I'd like to think I'll be playing like PlayStation 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, they said this might be the last PlayStation.
What?
Or the PlayStation 5 will be the last PlayStation because they're going to move it all onto.
Internet.
They've just built one system and then just like have an online library. I don't know whether they're still going ahead with that, but
hold on, I've got something to say about this that I think I read. I just need to gather my thoughts slightly and just try and remember what was said. Hold on. It's something. Just bear with me a second. What's this? Me old men have shriveled things. I don't know how to feel about that. I like it. No, my mum's just told me old men have shriveled things. Oh dear. That's classic. Well, I do know I'm not that old. Yeah. Well, when was it? I was reading. You know, you got Is it PlayStation Now where you can basically sort of rent games like old PlayStation 2 and is it 3 games as well? And PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games.
Yeah, I think
so.
Yeah.
So we're talking about ears. Genius. I like your mum already. Yeah. So the idea being is that as long as your connection's right. Yeah. So that was it. It was called PlayStation. Oh, what was it? Gaia. Oh, shriveled peepees. I can't think what it was called. Yeah, so it was a streaming service. And as long as the theory was and it wasn't just about PlayStation, it's about games in general and that. But it was basically the idea was that as long as your internet connection's fast enough, you could basically like sort of stream. You can stream any game, no matter what the quality, right? As long as the internet can carry the data. So, like you say, what they was on about was basically creating like a server-based like supercomputer that was capable of like mad things, and you could just like log into that server, whatever, or pay for a service, whatever. And as long as you've got like, you know, X amount of sort of internet connection speed.
Effectively, it's Steam, isn't it, for the PlayStation?
Steam. Yeah, that was the other word I was probably going to look for, was Steam, because yeah, basically.
The only difference is you don't have to pay. I'm guessing. Well, you paid like a monthly subscription.
I should assume so. But basically, you'd be able to log in on your TV, because your TV wouldn't have to have like processing capabilities and that. Obviously a little bit, but I mean it would just be a case of it would have the application on the TV, and away you go. However, the trouble is though, right? My problem with that is, and this is my massive problem with it is that like on say like Minecraft, yeah, like I'm running between, and again it may be to do with your connection as well, yeah, but I'm running roughly around 25 mega download speed, roughly to 25 to 28 average, right? So in theory, as long as your internet connection's stable enough to like sort of throw me some data, right, my internet connection's like more than adequate to crack on and like receive it.
Yeah.
But there's still times when playing this, it's a little bit glitchy, like where it will just stutter ever so slightly, like not to a point where you can't play it, but think of okie dokie, toodle pip. Make sure you sub, and we'll be on tomorrow. Log in if you fancy it. So yeah, playing things like Call of Duty and stuff, or things that like need a fast connection.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the? So you're the extra sub. Izzy's the extra sub.
Oh right. I did notice that earlier actually.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do a sort of like a sort of streamed high five. Yeah, that's yeah, I like it. Like it. Yeah, it's just the sort of the glitching where you need to be on point and you know you need to. It's vital. Milliseconds are vital to like sort of turn a corner and shoot someone, or driving games where every like little sort of millisecond helps.
Games.
Yeah. I mean, it'll affect it, won't it?
Yeah, it will.
The thing is, like, I mean, as you well know, with like your driving games and that, obviously, like you're playing like high-speed games where you're relying on sort of processing power to like make it smooth, run at like 30 frames per second or whatever it's running at. But if it doesn't run,
I think that comes with development of time. Because if you look at the internet, well, even 10, 15 years ago, you wouldn't be able to do this.
No, exactly.
It'd be kilobytes, wouldn't it?
Oh, crikey. Yeah, that's like you say. That is the thing. Things have come on so much.
Exactly.
I think see, I suppose in a way, if there wasn't this sort of like Sony, Microsoft like sort of divide and that, and a PC divide on Nintendo. So if there wasn't Sony, Microsoft like PC, Nintendo like divide, basically developers could produce games for one system, and they could all pool their resources together, right, and just sort of create it for one system, and sort of
this
make
is where
it.
my point comes in, because the theory was that those companies would come together, make one console, let's call it the PlayStation 5, it might be the new Xbox or whatever they choose to market it as, obviously it won't be any of them.
Yeah.
But and developers can just make one game for the system. But it wouldn't be a hard disk, it'd be streamed online.
Yeah.
Which does mean you'd need permanent internet connection, which is something I don't have here.
Gotcha. So, I mean, the thing is as well, I mean, they reckon when the PS4 came out, it was going to be like sort of 10-year lifespan. That's what they was aiming towards. That was what they sort of roughly based it on. Fair enough. However, how long's like fibre internet and broadband been out? Like, it's been out quite a while, but it's still
very long if you think about it.
Well, not in the grand scheme of things, but
the concept's been there.
Yeah, and what I was going to say is I've lost in my tunnel. How do I get here? What I was going to say is the like fibre's still not widely available everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So there's, as long as like technology sort of like persists and like moves forward. And I know obviously we've got like a few years left before PS4 runs out. Or let's say PS5 is the last console, then yeah, fibre and download speeds of like you know, 60 meg is like standard sort of thing. You know, the basic package is like 60 mega download speed, or whatever. Which in time it probably will be. But
Yeah.
but as of now, like just like internet speeds aren't like fantastic everywhere. You know, like some people like sort of struggle to get like 5 meg like consistently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Obviously, it depends on where you live and everything.
That's the thing, and it's like phone signal and that as well. Like there was only the other day on the radio they were saying like how like you know there's like London's not the top place for like internet like 4G speed and that. I'd be
Because you
thinking,
get big buildings in the way.
well, yeah, there is definitely that. But I was sort of thinking to myself, well, what is stopping, you know, like sort of things becoming just like you know, a speed, regardless of location or regardless of like service provider and that.
Because it's geological. Because you have to remember that obviously phone signal works with I think radio waves they work with.
Yeah,
Therefore, the signal length, well, shall I say, the wavelength is quite short and narrow, so it can't go around hills.
true.
So that's why if you're in a dip, then obviously you get less signal. But it is obviously technology is part of it, but geological factors is also the other side of the story.
Yeah, it's just in my head, it's just kind of weird how this day and age, the world we live in, right, factors like that shouldn't, in a weird sort of way, be an issue. Do you know what I mean? But like to me,
Yeah.
things should have progressed, like you know, sort of, so that we're not worried about, you know, like I say, geological factors and that. That's just my opinion. You know, I think now, you know, things should be moving forward proper. I suppose people are working. You know, I don't think I'm the only person to maybe think that. Maybe the people at BT are like, you know, oh yeah, well let's make it so that everyone gets everything like fairly and equally and that. Fair enough. But
Yeah, that's the
let's
other
get it
argument to bring
done.
up. Do you want to develop things forward, or do you want to make everyone catch up?
Again, this is the thing because it comes down to money again. You know, how much people pay for a service.
Exactly. It comes down. It's exactly the thing. The richer are getting richer, the poorer are getting poorer. You know, those
Exactly.
with more faster broadband speeds are getting faster. Those with slower broadband speeds are getting slower.
True. Very, very true. Jacob, I'm going to about turn because I'm hitting lava tenfold. I don't know if I should carry on going or have I gone far
No,
off?
I'm going.
Are you still golden? You still like? Are you hitting lava and that?
No, I've actually managed to get clean up.
You're joking, aren't you?
Yeah.
I've got lava everywhere. I'll just persist on forward then. I'm using the water technique. But I've got to remember to keep going down like a level to make it.
You don't have to be at level 11. It's just a good, you know, diamond spawn at 16. So.
Do they?
Yeah, 16 down.
Well, I'm going to keep the same level. Is that what's that thing? FOMO, fear of missing out. Oh, what's the detour? What would happen? I've got to take Bella's for a dance thing on Saturday. You know, I said Danny's away all weekend in Cardiff.
Yeah.
On a Saturday, Bella's got a diamond spawn at level 12. Tech number 2, is it level 12.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
I didn't.
Yeah, we'll say Bella's is a dance thing. So yeah, 3 till like 5, I think it is. She's doing like a little like dance thing, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, bother, you got to take her. I was like, oh, have I? Oh, cool. I mean, it'd be pretty cool, but we had to sit there and watch like everyone's kids dance. It's kind of like, oh. Watching your own was pretty cool. Watching your own daughter like dance was pretty good. watching other people's kids dance. And that's good.
You get the proud parents as well.
Yeah, it was like a bad episode of like Britain's Got Talent.
Oh, you know we just said about lava. I've hit my first bit.
You joking?
On the floor.
That is my daughter indeed. She's 4 years old, bless her. Is she 4? 5. Coming up 5, isn't she? In another month
I don't know.
and a half. I'd call it something different than cute. Maybe a necessity? I'll call it a necessity.
Okay, so have you turned back then on your tunnel?
No, I carried on. I just used the water bucket technique and carried on.
Okay.
If you turn to your right a smidge, you might be able to see my name tag. Beavering away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does mean Henry's got to miss football, so I'm not too sure how he's going to take that.
Is he enjoying football?
Oh, he's loving football. It was only tonight he was making me video him like kicking the football, but I was doing it in slow mo, so you could see like. The funniest thing was, I done one in slow mo, and he was sort of like, his face was like a picture. He was really trying, and his mouth was sort of like pulling like a really weird like face, because it was in slow mo. It was just funny. But yeah, he's loving it. They played Somersham a few weeks ago when we was in Centre Parks. It was like a friendly game.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. Obviously, we missed out, but like they're trying to get more friendlies than that. But apparently, they're struggling because like the teams of that age group and that. I don't know if there's not many about or whatever, but they're struggling to get any more friendlies at the moment. But, yeah, he's loving it.
I don't really what I'm doing for it.
Say again?
How old's Henry doing it?
How what? Sorry.
How old's Henry doing it? He's
His age group.
5, isn't it?
Yeah, he's 6, so he's under 7s he's playing for.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was playing then, because I obviously did it the year after my heart. It would have been when I was 5.
Oh really?
I'm 60. Yeah, same.
That was weird because apparently, I think your Doris was saying like you were like tired all the time as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like from having this hole in the heart thing.
Well, I was, but then it fixed. So
That's the thing. But like,
now he's only,
you wouldn't
now he's
know.
only a month.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, right? At the time, you wouldn't have known any different, would you? You'd have been like, you probably have done things, and been like, yeah, I'm like tired from doing it, but you wouldn't be like, oh, I'm like super tired, like or abnormally tired. You'd just be like,
Yeah, because it's normal.
exactly. Oh, it's me done. Stick a fork in me. I've had enough of that. I'm tired. You wouldn't be like, oh.
We actually had this discussion in my biology class after school.
Yeah.
Like, if you knew that your child was going to have conditions, would you allow it to be born?
That's a discussion.
Yeah. But to them, it's normal. So that pain that they feel is normal. So therefore, it's no pain. Is my philosophy.
Yeah. Exactly. See, I was. So what was the question?
If you knew your child was going to be born with, like, I don't know, pick a life-threatening disease or life-limiting disease, would you have it born?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely would. And I think because I can explain it because I've got over the years and that I've thought about things about life in general, right? As in, it's obviously a. Yeah, exactly. If my child has conditions, I wouldn't care. Honestly, I would love them either way. Exactly that. Because
That's exactly the attitude as well. That's what I'm talking about. You know.
yeah,
If it's your child and you love it, then so what?
exactly. Because my philosophy is right. My thing is over the years and that I've thought that basically right. Obviously, the process of like of being selected to be born, yeah, is like one in a, I don't know how many billions and millions, whatever
Exactly.
it is.
It's exactly the same as winning the lottery, isn't it? Or something.
Exactly, exactly. So really and truly, right? If I'd have been, or if I'd have been born with a condition, right, or if I'd have been selected, but you know, in the sort of baby making process and that, yeah, and I had a condition, and the parents would have gone, do you know what? We're not gonna have him. I wouldn't be sitting here today. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the thing is, I think my sort of theory is like say everyone, no matter what, I think they deserve a chance. Do you know what I mean?
Which then brings me to another question:
Yeah.
when do you start to live?
Oh, see, this is we played. I think we read things like you know, when like before birth and that like the unborn can like hear music and that. So we'd sort of like sing and
Yeah.
like sort of like rub it. Do you know what I mean? And like talk to it, do all sorts of weird little things, and apparently there's like certain noises and that, like waves and like animals, like whales. I don't know, all sorts of stuff that like soothes it and that. I don't know if it's true in that, but like you say, what point do you live? I'm guessing. I don't know.
Because your birth certificate obviously says at birth, but when do you sort to develop a consciousness?
See, I think consciousness is all subjective to how far back you can remember as well. Because
Yeah.
what's the earliest memory you've got?
Probably my third birthday cake.
Your third birthday cake?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. What was it?
It was a Thomas the Tank Engine cake, and
Mhm.
it was in the shape of a three, and the track was going round the three. It
Mm.
wasn't Thomas. It was like sort of like a Chinese knockoff version of Thomas,
uh,
and had traffic lights on it. I remember that bit as well.
so, do you remember it because, well, when you remember it, do you just remember like a sort of a vision of a cake? Or
Well,
can
yeah,
you remember
you
sort of approaching it, blowing the candles out, like the sort of the celebrations and that? Do you know what I mean? Can you remember like a scenario where the cake was in?
I don't remember the sounds of it. I just remember the sort of like the graphical image.
So yeah. Is it like a flashback image, or is it like sort of? Is it just like you can see the cake and then it's gone, sort of
Yeah.
thing?
Well, no, it's just not just a case of gone. If you remember more than I don't know, memory's a funny thing.
See, this is my point because, like I say, what was? What have we got here? Hold on, let's have a little read of this. Did that to my nephew in my sister's stomach, and I used to hum "Can't Help Falling in Love" by Elvis, and it's not his favourite song. Yeah, maybe maybe at the time though, maybe it was soothing. I don't know. Maybe it had some good qualities to it. My earliest memory is me and my dad talking about mine and my best friend's 80th birthday. That's one of my first and last memories with him. Oh, it's now his favourite song. Not his, oh, so it's now his favourite song. So humming it had a lasting effect. See, yeah, see these things. It's a phenomenon. So you must have like senses when you're pre-born and that. See, as well with memory, right? Obviously, you can remember that cake now, yeah. Right now, you can you how can I put it into words? Like, can you like you can see it now? If you pictured it, you could see it, couldn't you? Quite sort of clear enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Now, if you was to if we could jump forward in time, yeah, like another 10 years, so you'd be in your like mid-20s and that, right? Would
Yeah.
you still be able to remember it like you remember it now? Do memories fade?
Well, I suppose they do and they don't because you have to remember. Obviously, the memory can be manipulated. It can change. It can change the colour of the car. It can change all type of factors. Whether if I remember it the same way, I think that's a different matter. But would
Yeah.
I be able to remember it? Yes. In the same way? No. Or quite possibly not.
Oh, this is getting deep, and I love it. I love it. So,
That's why we have to change the name. from All Things Tech to All Things Biological as well.
We'll change the name of this Minecraft channel like regularly, I think. What else was I going to say was I've hit more lava. I'm just like destined to like mine into lava.
Yeah, that's the bit I hit as well.
I'm trying to think of my earliest memories. I've got. Oh, I mean, when I was a kid, like I weren't maybe the sort of. Yeah, memories are good. I wasn't like the best kid growing up. You probably heard sort of grandma like talk about how much of a naughty kid I was.
I've heard of these stories.
Exactly, right. And the weird thing is, I've grown up now, and I sort of think like, surely I weren't that bad, like, because now I sort of think I'm a nice guy. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. But I remember going to certain places and that, and just sort of like, oh, the thing is, because 35 now, so if I go back to when I was probably, oh crikey, let's say 5 or 6, like memories aren't like vivid anymore. Like they're just sort of like smears of sort of like things that have happened, like that you associate with your sort of life. Do you know what I mean? You can sort of like,
yeah,
you know they're yours because, like you say, memories they come with you. But like, you know, a colour of a car becomes a different colour car. So there's sort of certain sort of parts of that memory that have sort of changed slightly. And
the other day I saw, and what they did is they had a picture of people in a hot air balloon, and they photoshopped it to the people that these people knew, and them, and they asked them to describe the experience, and they did. They said, you know, they were all very nice and everything, but the thing was, they never actually had been on a hot air balloon.
Hold on.
Yet they could remember it.
Say this again.
So what they did was they got a picture of people in a hot air balloon. They photoshopped it to them and people they knew in a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
They showed the pictures, told them to describe the experience. So they did, and they said, and the thing was, even though they did that from memory, they had never been in a hot air balloon.
This is nuts.
It was just the fact about showing them a picture of it manipulated the brain to think of things associated with being in a hot air balloon, what it might be like.
Yeah.
Had tricked them into thinking they'd done it.
What was this on?
I don't know, some random YouTube video or something.
This sounds a bit like Darren Brown.
It is. It's exactly how Darren Brown does it, isn't it? He's just tricking the brain.
I just remembered something. They could have lied. They could have lied. They very much could have lied. But see, I'm coming on to this next point. My nan used to tell me I would sit on her lap and sing with her. Sing "Where Are You Christmas" like every time I saw her. Ah, sweet. Coming to my nan, yeah. My dad's mum. I remember I had this. Now this is the most vivid memory I've got, yeah, and I must have only been like, 3 or 4. I was quite young, and it's just come to me like, is he saying about a nan and that? But like, I used to sit there like in her living room. I think I don't know where mum and dad were, but I sat in the living room. And it was like this clock, Postman Pat clock. And she used to like move the hands, and she'd be like, "It's 3 o'clock," like, and like sort of shout out, like it's 3 o'clock, like. And there was a picture at 3 o'clock, and she'd be like, I don't know what Postman Pat would do at 3 o'clock, but we're delivering letters, and I'd be like, obviously I'd love it. And it was a dark, dingy room and that, and yeah, that's probably my earliest memory, and I remember that like vividly, like I quite clearly remember it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know why it stands out. Anyway, going back to his memory thing, so like it goes back to like you said about the brain being manipulated and that, where like we've seen some pretty dark like Darren Brown things where we know the brain can be manipulated.
Yes.
I mean, he says there's no stooges being used, yeah, right? Again, these people could be lying, saying they've never met him before. They could have met him, but I believe it. But I believe him. because it's Darren Brown.
He's a genius.
And he's like the devil. He's like the proper living devil. But like I say, yeah, the brain, it's a weird thing. Like all the pattern interrupts, like where he meets people and shakes their hand and puts them to sleep. And I think I've talked to you about this before, but it basically he puts their mind into like a state of confusion, and then he gives them a command, which gives their brain a release, and they sort of like latch onto that command and ultimately just sort of follow it through.
Yeah.
Which, in a nutshell, is quite a sort of weird sort of concept, but one in which is quite a fascinating concept. It's like the wolf from So Dogs when he's like bet on a losing dog, and he's like, all right. So he obviously bets on it, and the dog loses, as we knew it would. But he goes to the sort of the cashier and bangs on it. No, he gives him a ticket and she gives it. Oh, his ticket's lost. You know, your dog's lost even. It's not a winning ticket. And as she's doing it all, he bangs on the window, gives it. This is the winning ticket. This is why I came to this window. It's like blah blah blah. But that's a pattern interrupt. Like he's forced her brain into a basic meltdown, and he's gave her a command that this is the winning ticket, and she's sort of gone, okay. He's like, I don't know, here's a couple hundred notes. Have some of that. Which is genius. I've just lost all that gold. There's lava underneath the gold blocks, and I've lost it all.
Gold's not that useful anyway.
It's pretty.
It is pretty.
Pretty useless.
That too.
Yeah. I haven't got any more. I'm literally running low on pickaxes.
I've used my last stone one. Craft some. I think as well in a minute I'm going to turn this off.
I think we'll have to as well. If I'm honest. It's 9:30.
Right, last pickaxe.
What's this blue stuff? Alright. I think I've got some lapis.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I think I'm going to get ready for bed and I'll leave it on until you're finished. And
If I'm honest with you, I'm probably gonna literally head back because I've got. Do I need to go to? If we quit it here, what's gonna happen to the game save and that?
well, we'll just come here. I'm literally just going to go into that big corridor bit and then turn it
Done.
off.
Done. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm heading back. I'm gonna head back to the corridor because my pickaxe is literally about done.
Yeah.
That was quite an insane mine.
It was. We've got some good resources.
Yeah. That was decent. Joe, we've gone further than I thought in this escapade. It's quite a trek back.
I found 7 more diamonds as well. Some more in there as well.
Let me see what I've got. Let me empty my cobblestone quickly. Hey, is this cobblestone? Yeah, is this the random one? No, cobblestone's here. Cobblestone.
I thought that was
Gravel. Oh, I've got 8 pieces of gold, 28 iron. If I'm honest, mine wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. So I've come back with 28 iron, but that's alright.
Yeah.
8 gold, 25 lapis, 2 full stacks of redstone, 35 coal. I'll go with that. It's better than nothing, isn't it?
Yeah. We're well on our way to our goal as well. This is good.
Exactly. Happy days. Right. I'm there. I'm done with whatever he's doing.
Okay.
Happy days. Oh. Right. I am signing out. So for tonight, it's been a